welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia Johnson, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you 10 exercises that you can do at home with your baby while they're awake to help you get back into shape after having your baby. So I love to work out with baby being awake because then when nap time rolls around, I don't have to choose between working out, cleaning up, or let's be honest, taking a nap. I can scratch working out off my list. I love doing it in front of them also because it builds a healthy habit for them because they see mom and dad do it. They get into the habit of it because they are little copycats when they're little bitty. So I love doing it for those reasons. I'm not going to go super into it. I'm pretty much just going to get into the video, but I do want to do a quick disclaimer, and that is I am not a trainer by any means. I don't have my license in this at all. I do have a very extensive background in dance, and so I've worked out for pretty much my entire life. I used to teach, and dance was my career, and I did it forever, so definitely have worked out for years and years and years. So this is just me being a mom, telling all of my fellow moms what has worked for me. I am not a trainer or licensed in any way. Another disclaimer for you guys is to be sure and be cleared by your OB or midwife or whoever you had as your doctor for a baby. Be sure that you are cleared, that you don't have any diastasis recti, I think that's how you say it, or anything like that standing in your way. So you want to make sure that you are healthy and ready to go. Having a baby is so hard on your body, and you don't want to do any extra damage. If you are new to my channel, be sure and go check it out. I post motherhood related videos on Fridays, and I do lots of cleaning and organization videos. I do those on Monday, so if you're interested in that, definitely go check out my channel. I would love for you to subscribe. So without further ado, no more introduction, let's get into the video.
The first exercise I have for you guys is the rotating plank. You start out in a plank position, move to an elbow plank, and then right back up. You want to keep your back as straight as possible while doing this. This is a great core strengthener, but really works out your whole body. Number 2 is donkey kicks. I start out with a bent leg and I push my heel up to the ceiling, keeping my knee facing down to the floor. Then I switch to straight legs, also keeping my knee down to the floor as much as possible. This works out your glutes and your thighs. Number 3 is a Pilates side leg lift. Make sure that your hips and shoulders are aligned on the floor, and then I like to leave one knee out a little bit in front for some more stability. Move your leg up and down using lots of control. This works out your thighs and quads. Number 4 is hip thrust. This one is so important after having a baby because it helps strengthen your lower core as well as your hips and glutes and everything that really was working overtime while pregnant. Also, baby giggles so hard at that one. Number 5 is sit-ups and baby Superman. I do a full sit-up all the way back and lift baby up into the air. He thinks it's so funny to do the Superman, and it's super cute to see their reaction to this. This exercise works out your abs and your arms. Number 6 is another ab exercise, which is an ab twist. Baby also seems to think that this one is really funny, so that's super cute, which is great because this is a lot of hard work, but it's definitely going to be strengthening your core. Number 8 is squats. There are so many different variations of these. You want to make sure whenever you're doing squats that your knees are always facing over your toes, and try to keep your back nice and straight. I do regular squats, I do sumo squats, which are your legs facing apart this way, and then if you want to get a little bit more advanced, raise one foot up on your toes and do that type of squat. I don't even know what that's called, but that one's my favorite. You can really feel the burn in your thighs and your quads. Another thing you can do to just make it that much harder is to add a baby overhead lift. So do your squat, come up to standing, baby over your head, and then you've got a good arm workout with it as well. Number 9 is a bicep curl. Obviously this works out your biceps. I love doing this with baby because as baby grows, you start doing it with more and more weight. I always do a little raspberry on his tummy to make him giggle. And last but not least, number 10 is a baby lift with calf raises. So I lift baby, bring him down, and then I do my calf raises. I like to do very different versions of calf raises. I do them facing forward, feet turned 45 degrees, feet turned 90 degrees all the way out, and then I also turn my toes in. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this again later a little bit more close up so you can see what I'm talking about really good. But I like to turn my toes in because this works the outside of your legs so well. You can definitely feel the burn and you'll start seeing the definition there more. So look for that in just a second. I recommend doing each of these workouts 10 reps. 3 sets. So do each workout 10 times, take a little breather, regroup, and do that 3 times in a row. And most importantly, don't forget to stretch, especially if you are going back into your workout routine after taking a break for 6 weeks after baby. You want to make sure you are stretching every single muscle that you have worked out. Also, be sure and chug that water to help eliminate muscle cramps.
Okay, you guys, that was it. I hope that you enjoyed those workouts and that you tried them along with me. Comment down below if you have workouts that you like to do with your baby as well. I would love to try them. And now for my tips, tricks, and advice. My first one is to just give yourself a break. You guys, it has taken 9 months for your body has just been shifting around and just putting all of its energy into making this incredible little human being that you have. And whether you had a natural labor or you had a C-section, that is so much trauma on your body. So definitely give yourself time to just heal and just embrace motherhood. Definitely don't feel like you need to just shed the weight. I personally like to work out because it is a stress release for me. I feel like releasing those endorphins just always has been such a great de-stressor for me. I also feel like I have a certain weight that I function best at, that is healthiest for me, that my joints aren't bothering me, and I just have so much more energy. So I like to get to that weight so that I feel really healthy. In my own skin, I just feel better. So definitely find what is right for you. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. I also definitely like to set an example of a healthy lifestyle for my kids. So I like them being awake. I like them seeing me work out. I like them seeing me make healthy choices, because I feel like the biggest advice I can give you is to just do it in front of your child so that they see it and they will copy it, because that is how they learn so much, I feel like. Also, definitely don't compare yourself to anybody else. I know I worked out for years. Like I said, I had a very extensive background in dance, and I was always pretty small framed, and I just kind of assumed that after I had the baby, I would just completely lose the weight right away, because I've never really had an issue with weight, and that was totally not the case. I gained 43 pounds with my daughter. I worked out 5 days a week and I still gained 43 pounds, but you know what? That's just what my body needed to gain while I was pregnant. And then with my son, I worked out a little bit. I wasn't able to do as much because I did pull a couple of muscles with him at the end. He's talking. And I still gained 40 pounds with him. So that's just kind of what my body needed. I think I would have gained 43. I had him a week and a half early. So I think that that's just how my body needed to be while I was pregnant. So totally fine with that. Anyway, I was not able to lose more. I lost a certain amount the very first week, and that was it until month 4. So another thing that I did not know this was a thing until month 4. There is a hormone shift that your body goes through. Google 4th trimester. At right around 4 months with my daughter, I noticed my hair started falling out, my skin started changing drastically. I had so many different switches. It was like, what the heck is happening? I felt like I was past all of that. And then that was when I had worked out and I had tried eating healthy, and I hadn't shed any pounds up until then. And then from month 4 to month 5, I lost all of the baby weight. I lost about 30 pounds almost. It was like 25, 26, something like that. It just like fell off. Ooh, baby's really talking, even though I had been working out before. So I had been doing all of those things. But for whatever reason, that month it worked. And I talked to my OB, and she said that there is a switch at 4 months. Your body goes from trying to figure out how to heal and make milk and everything like that, it kind of basically realizes that it's not pregnant anymore, and so it switches hormones. This is my second kid. I lost more initially with him. I lost about 20 pounds, but I've stayed at that. And then I just hit 4 months postpartum. You can see my hair looks kind of crazy, frizzy. It's falling out in clumps. My skin, like, don't look too close, guys, because it is breakouts galore, and I'm not normally a breakout type person, so it's definitely extreme for me. My hormones, it's just, I can tell they've been all over the place, but I've lost like 7 or 8 pounds just randomly in the last couple of weeks. So I have been working out and doing little things and trying to eat healthy here and there, and it wasn't budging at all until this month. So I think that my body is just exactly 4 months, boom, hormone shift, there you go. But if you're having trouble, that could be why. So I don't know, some people are able to lose it right away and some people aren't, and that's totally fine. But just remember that you just had a baby and you have this precious little thing to show for it. So don't be hard on yourself. I actually have a 3-year-old little girl. You guys who follow me know that. If you don't follow me, definitely subscribe. There's my extra plug for this channel. But anyway, I have a 3-year-old, and so when she's awake and I work out, then I will have her join me. She loves to copy, and it's super cute. It's really fun, and I love that she is doing that. I remember doing that with my mom I was tiny. She would do workout videos all the time, and I would do it with her, and it was so fun. And then I got super into the habit of it, and it became a great thing that we both love to do, and also it's just healthy. So it's a great thing to do in front of your kid. Also, walks and things like that are super fantastic when you have kids. My kids loved the stroller, so definitely I do that all the time, but now it is about 100 degrees out where we live, so I'm not doing that. Also, another thing you can do, some of those moves, you'll be able to tell which ones I'm talking about, obviously, the standing up moves. If it's a little bit harder, you can put the baby carrier on, and that will help, like doing squats and things like that. If you're not wanting to just hold them, do the baby carrier. That works just as well too. Also, walking around with your baby in the baby carrier helps. Doing squats walking with your baby in the baby carrier helps. Little things like that, things to just kind of build your muscle back up. That was another thing I wanted to say is do remember that yes, you could have been at a certain level before you were pregnant, and you may have worked out while you were pregnant, which I worked out so much with my daughter, and I felt like I had no muscle tone whenever I had her because I waited for about 6 weeks until I got cleared by my doctor, and then I felt like everything was gone. My arms weren't bad because I've been carrying her around, but my goodness, give your abs a break. That is ridiculous. It takes a while to build the strength back up. It's totally fine. It's totally normal. So just give yourself a break. Give yourself a huge pat on the back if you are doing this today. I hope you're very proud of yourself. I'm super proud of you. So definitely give yourself a big thumbs up. But anyway, if you guys like this video, please give the video a big thumbs up. And like I said, comment down below any exercises that you have that you do with your baby or toddler. I would love to know so that I can do them as well. And again, if you are not subscribed, definitely go check out my channel and see if it is something that you'd be interested in, because I'd love to have you aboard. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.